Sup, students? Welcome to the With You podcast, where we seek to grow deeper in our relationship with God together. Even though we're not with you, we're with you. I'm your host, Tony. Today is Thursday, therefore we are joined by a special guest, and this week we have the one and only Alan Kim. Alan is our pastor of small groups as well as our pastor of young adults around here. But believe it or not, years ago, Alan was the pastor of middle school, and I actually interned under Alan. So Alan, it's such a privilege to have you here today.
Well, I'm happy to be here, and this is obviously the highlight of my week. Anytime I get to spend time with Tony, it just makes my week so much better.
I paid Alan to say that. Alan, we've been looking at Psalm 100 and really talking about this idea of finding our identity in the Lord. And we had this main point of we are His, and this is good. As you consider all of that, and especially Psalm 100, is there anything that you think stands out that you'd want to share with everyone listening?
Yeah, I love that verse that you guys picked out, verse 3. Know that the Lord, He is God. It is He who made us, and we are His. If you truly think about it, what better truth is there than that we belong to God? He is God Himself. He's the creator of the universe. There's no one more glorious or beautiful than Him, and we get to be His. That's a beautiful truth. I think of something my daughter and I have been doing. We've been walking through this thing called the new City Catechism, which is basically question and answers about the Christian faith. I'm just trying to help her to think about who God is. And the first question actually is, what is our only hope in life and death? And the answer is that we are not our own, but belong to God. And that's our hope, and that's our joy, that we belong to the most important being, person in the universe, that we are His. And I love that truth. And it actually makes me think about my life, because something that I've struggled with a lot is jealousy and wanting to fit in and wanting to belong, whether that's in friend groups or whether that's even even in my relationship with my wife when we were dating. Jealousy was an issue, not because she wasn't my girlfriend, but primarily because I wanted to be the most important person in her life. With friendships, sometimes it's not good enough for me to just fit in. I wanted to be the most important person in that friendship. And as you can imagine, that can be extremely exhausting at times. I'm constantly trying to work for something. I'm trying to prove my worth. I'm trying to just putting so much energy into something that is sometimes not even guaranteed. And I love that you guys have been talking about the sheep and shepherd imagery in Scripture, because it makes me think of Jesus in John 10, where He says He has come to give life and life abundantly, that He is careful with us, He's tender with us, He's a good shepherd that loves us, that He laid down His life for us. And I love that when it comes to our relationship with God, I did not have to fit into it. He brought me into it. I belong because He made that decision to bring me in. I don't have to work for it. I don't have to strive for it. He did it. It was His initiative. And I love that. It's just such an important thing for me to remember that with God, I don't have to work for it, while I feel like with everything else in this world, I actually have to work for it. Such
a good reminder for us that we are His and this is good, and it's not because of anything that we've done. That changes how we live our lives daily if we actually lean into that freedom that Christ offers us. So it's been great to be with you guys this week. Let's remember to be real before God and with one another as long as it's called today. We hope to see you guys next week. Take care.